We're going to stay here. We are not going to change the place, but we are going to change the side of the street in order to go to the entrance of Manpower, which is a fucked up temp agency
and service contracts to provide an extremely flexible and exploitable workforce which can be hired and fired at will. It serves to destroy solidarity among workers and to exercise pressure on everyone, temporary and permanent workers. In Germany, temporary work has tripled since its deregulation in 2003 to nearly 1 million. Alone in and around Berlin, there are more than 40,000 temporary workers. The most of them in logistics, services, gastronomy, the care sector, but also manufacturing industry, where they make up 20% of the total workforce. This shows that temporary work and precarious work in general is not only a problem of peripheral sectors of the economy. Temporary workers are among the most precarious workers. Many of them are migrants. They do the same work as permanent workers, but under worsened conditions and often much lower payment. The last is especially in Germany the case, where an equal pay provision in the law is bypassed by an agreement between the Confederation of German Trade Unions and the employer organizations of the temp agencies. In Poland, however, the grassroots union Workers' Initiative is struggling in these days for the same conditions of temporary workers and permanent workers at the logistics centers of Amazon near Poznan and Wrocław. In these centers, which opened to supply the German market, up to 2/3 of the workforce are employed through temp agencies. Today, on the 1st of March 2016, the Transnational Day of Action Against the Border Regime and Precarization, there are several actions of IP in front of the offices of temp work agencies, among them Manpower, to demand direct employment for all workers. Because the problem with temporary work is everywhere similar, for example also here in Zalando near Berlin, where 1/4 of the workers are also hired through temp agencies like Manpower. We join the demand of Workers' Initiative and read the declaration of them. We work for Amazon and temporary work agencies that collaborate with the company, similar to hundreds of thousands of workers in the world. Every day, lots of us cooperate with each other, preparing the parcels to be sent to millions of clients. It is thanks to us that the company breaks sales records and accomplishes giant incomes. Its owner is one of the richest people in the world. What Amazon has to offer for that to us, to those who make this wealth? Low salaries, high rates, pressure, short breaks, junk contracts, no time for private life and ruined health. Amazon knows that the company relies on our hard work. We are the pickers, packers, stowers, dockers, etc. And it also knows that together we constitute a huge power, which could entirely change its way of functioning. That's why it is trying to make us weak and to divide us. Some of us are employed through various temporary work agencies or fixed-term contracts. Amazon uses permanent contracts as a carrot on a stick so that we work harder and stand against each other. As a result, we compete over work, toiling for ridiculous money and living in permanent tension. A lot of us are afraid to oppose this situation, fearing of loss their source of income. Amazon gains while we lose. It is time to say stop. In Germany, the workers' pressure forced Amazon to resign from employment through temporary work agencies, almost completely. We demand that the workers in Poland are also employed directly too. We consider the agencies as part of an exploitation machine which attacks all workers. We also demand that Amazon stops hiring on fixed-term contracts, no matter if it is in Poland, in Germany or elsewhere. We should use what connects us in order to learn how to organize together and to struggle for higher wages and proper work conditions, without the junk contracts. Only cooperating with each other, we can reclaim what we all deserve: the whole cake instead of continuous scraps from the master's table. Thank you.